Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the expansion era Boomers and the mid-century Groundbreakers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off here this afternoon, the left fielder, number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Mays looks up. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Griffey is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion era Boomers are lining up. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Morgan leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The Boomers are out in front here, 1-0. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Ready now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jackie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hopped up. Stargell is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Now a chance to check out the starting nine for the Mid-Century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Standing in, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Mays connects and sends it deep to left. Henderson looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, Ted.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
In now, Lou Gehrig, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch, and it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Williams leads off first with 1 away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
Now in the box, Alf Kaline. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Robin Young. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robin Young.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So striding forward now, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping in, Johnny Bench.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Two and one to count. In there, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
The pitcher, Babe Ruth, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Smoke toward third. To Morgan at the bag. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rickey Henderson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Morgan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled it.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And this will be fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Morgan, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runner goes for second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Chop towards first. Fielded cleanly. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Robinson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box, Ernie Banks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
0-2, here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready now. The pitch. And a ball 1-0.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. just hung in there on that one. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Robinson is off of first with 2 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in once again, Lou Gehrig hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-1. Striding in, Mike Schmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Nope. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box, Willie Stargell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is in time. Another one caught by Bench.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball well outside. Three and 1 to Robin Yount. The 3-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Al Kaline set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Al Kaline.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Carter has it, and the throw is in time. Kaline is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Matthews. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
In now, Nolan Ryan. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 24.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. Joe Morgan would be next. Full count still.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here now's the pitcher, Babe Ruth, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's wide, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Ernie Banks. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Robinson stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Schmidt to Morgan at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. One out and a runner on second base. In the air down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now another 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Very high. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. 2 down. Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kaline giving chase.
Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Settling in now, Willie Mays. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Willie Mays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 4.
Now batting, Lou Gehrig. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Pitch number 100 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Henderson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Groundbreakers lead it 2-1. Juan Marichal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Marichal.
Rod Carew will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Marichal is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate, Joe Morgan. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Fergie Jenkins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Al Kaline. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch popped up. Yount is camped under this one. 1 down. Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ken Griffey will get his cuts leading off the next half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-1. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ken Griffey Jr. goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Christy Mathewson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 0. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nope. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Willie Stargell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Brock stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ozzie Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Ozzie Smith.
Digging in, Robin Yount. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One and 0. Here it is. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. The set and the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The 3-1. Popped him up. Bench is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-1. Keith Hernandez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
37,
Ryan Sandberg will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Ryan Sandberg.
Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. Two and 0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a 1-base error.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Hernandez is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs or hits here, as the error turns out to be unimportant. 9th inning coming up. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-1. Raleigh Fingers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping up now, Gary Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. George Brett will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
George Brett.
No balls and one strike. Hard liner to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. 4-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Fingers playing here in his age 34 season. He's got a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and a four-seamer. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Robinson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Groundbreakers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Babe Ruth is credited with the win. Nolan Ryan pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.